Hi guys! Oh my gosh, we are finally here. Welcome back to my channel. This is Low Inspired Living. I love to talk to you guys about everything fragrance related. And guys, we are finally, and kind of sadly, we're at the end of my Taylor Swift series. Yes, I did a whole TS12 countdown series. So if you are just finding this from searching the life of Showgirl, I just did 11 videos all about matching perfume combos to the different Taylor Swift albums. So if you would like to go back, the playlist is linked for you in the description below, but we're gonna jump right into it. So I'm gonna leave timestamps. I'm gonna talk just a little bit, just yap just a little bit, indulge me, about the album and what I thought, all that kind of stuff. And then we're gonna get into the perfume combos because guys, I'm already prepared. I already have the 6 perfume combos that I want to talk about for this album. So, okay, my experience with this album, I woke up at 3 in the morning because I had to feed my child, Winona, my cat, if you didn't know. I had to feed Winona and I had a different experience because Tortured Poets Department, I had stayed up all night and reacted to it as it came out. And I think I was so deliriously tired that, and it was so heavy, that Tortured Poets Department, it took me a long time to fully digest and like analyze, and it was so deep and everything. But this album, I woke up at 3 a.m., I fed my cat, and I was up. And I drank my coffee and I listened to the album at 3 in the morning, and I had the best time. I am always surprised with Taylor because her album is usually something unexpected for me. Like, I think it's going to go a certain way, and the songs and the rollout is just different than what I thought. And that is the same with this album. It was very different from what I thought it was going to be. The general internet reaction has been a little interesting. I feel like there is a little bit of a split. A lot of people love the album and love how happy it is, and it's a pop album and they're happy. And then a lot of people are like, oh, this is her worst writing ever. And to those people, I'm just like, the world is already hard enough. The world is dark enough. Just let her be happy. Like, let her be happy. Let her be happy. There's some room for valid criticism, I will say, and that is coming from someone who absolutely loves her and loves her music, loves her, but valid criticism. Is this her best work? No, but that's the thing about having a best work. You have to have a not best work to compare it to. And so I feel like saying worst, that's very objective. That's kind of your opinion. But I absolutely love the album. I thought it was so fun. I'm happy we have a happy Taylor album. Like, I feel we have not had one in a long time. Like, long time. Like, a long time. She hasn't been this happy in a really long time. And it definitely just pours into the music. I mean, this album is just infused with sunshine and happiness and good vibes. And honestly, I don't know about y'all, but that is what I needed. It has helped me feel so uplifted. I really needed that like shot of happiness in my life. And so I just absolutely love it because Taylor's music impacts me like no other artist can. Like, I've been super excited about artist release before, but not to this level. It's just never to the Taylor level. And so I was so happy. I loved the album. I have not picked a favorite song yet, but I will say Father Figure is definitely a high contender. I love Father Figure. I think that was like a very bold move for her, and I absolutely love it. I love all the love songs. Eldest Daughter, of course, made me emotional as an eldest daughter myself, but I was also unexpectedly emotional listening to The Life of a Showgirl, the title track with Sabrina. If you didn't know, I also love Sabrina, and it just got me emotional at the end where you hear Sabrina say, "Hey Kitty, I now make my living being pretty and witty." Something along those lines. I don't have it memorized yet. Calm down, lyric police. But yeah, she says something to that effect, and I just think it's so cute. It was very much a pass the torch kind of song. Not that I think Taylor is done. I don't think she's done. I think music is such a part of her. I think she's changing, especially now with the engagement news and things like that. I think she's moving on to a new phase in her life. And then according to some of the lyrics in this album, like, yeah, she wants to lock this man down and have time with her man and, you know, maybe have some kids. So that's on her. That's her wish list. That's not my wish list. But good for you, girl. I'm happy for you. So yeah, I absolutely loved it. I love the songs. I'm happy that she's happy. Happy for her. Love how this was a pop album. It was fun. I am still adjusting, dissecting. It's not as deep as Tortured Poets Department. Of course it's not. She's actually happy. Like, so the whole idea of an artist, like, only being able to produce their best work when they're really sad. That's something she talked about in one of her radio interviews. Like, oh, will I still be able to write if I'm not heartbroken? And I think that this is a really fun album. It's different. And I think she still had some amazing lines and amazing metaphors and really good writing on this album. Not on every single song, but the album overall. We're not going to talk about Wood. Part of the song is good, but I'm like, girl, TMI. But all right, thank you for sharing with the class. Anyway, let's get into these perfume recommendations. So definitely let me know what you guys thought of the music, the album down below. We can chat about it. If any of my Swifties are here, I would love to chat with you about it. But let's get into the perfume for the perfume people. One of the things I do kind of have a little bit of a gripe with, I think the album was definitely marketed and we all kind of had this expectation that it was going to be a very, like, the show is on and, like, have this huge glamorous pop, like kind of what we got from, like, Bejeweled and certain things. But I think it's like maybe she kind of felt like she had done some of that before, and with the Eras Tour being such a huge spectacle, because her whole thing with this album was take a peek behind the curtain of the life of a showgirl. And I definitely think it's a very personal album. She let us in with a lot of stuff that's going on in her current life and things like that. But I think a lot of people wanted more of what was presented in the title track, which is actually the last track of the album, The Life of a Showgirl. So if you wanted more of that glitz and glamour, more of that va-va-voom, like showgirl energy, I have two perfume combo recommendations for that. So first off, I have to mention this. I had to repurchase this bottle. I've had this perfume in the past, and when I saw the theme and the art of this album, I had to get Miss Bessie Johnson. This is her self-titled perfume, and it is gorgeous. I mean, how much more showgirl can you possibly get than this bottle? It's gaudy, it's pink, she's here, it's shimmering in the light. Yeah, this perfume definitely encapsulates the life of a showgirl. So I love this perfume. It has a vintage quality to it, which I think kind of makes sense with some of this album. Yeah, it has, like, as I'm older and spelling it now, I really pull that praline. I think that there's praline in here. So it's like a caramel praline, sweet, nutty, like earthiness to it, but very sweet, warm, and then still fruity. So this is a really nice one. I definitely actually think this is a fall winter perfume in my opinion. And for a pairing, I would pair it with Carried Away. So I like to pair it with something that's going to bring out a little bit more of that floral fruitiness that I love so much. But this is pretty strong. She's a strong girl. So they pair together beautifully, but at the end of the day, this kind of definitely overtakes it. But Carried Away has lush raspberries, juicy pear nectar, white jasmine, and whipped vanilla. So this is a great one that can layer with a lot of different things. So this is kind of very easy to layer with mist. And so I went with this combo for a Life of a Showgirl vibe. I definitely think this perfume stands on its own, but if you want to layer it and add some more fruity sweetness to it, go for this pairing. All right, another combo that matches the glitz and glamour of Life of a Showgirl. If you want that kind of vibe, I would recommend Can Can by Paris Hilton. This is a very like strong scented perfume, and I would match it with a Bougie Babe. This is Bigger Beauty by Mary's interpretation of Yum Bougie Marshmallow. So mixing those two scent types together, it's like feminine hyperdose, like a hyper feminine combination. Hyper glamour, hyper bougie. Yeah. It feels like a showgirl, like you're smelling. It kind of feels like you're backstage at a showgirl's dressing room, like the showgirls in Vegas, and they're all getting ready. And so it's just like a huge mix of perfume, and you smell perfume and makeup and the glitter and hairspray and sweat. And like that whole vibe is this combo together. That's what this all smells like. I was a dancer for 12 years. I did like dancing as a child, and we would do like our recitals and competitions and stuff. And so if you ever were like in dance or theater, or if you were a showgirl, like you kind of know like the backstage getting ready area smell of like all of that mixing together. That's what this smells like, but it's sweet in a sweet way. So I love this combination. I think this is what I'm actually going to wear tonight, because I am going to the release party in just a few hours. After you guys watch this, I am going to the 9:15 show. So we are going to see all of that. So I'm super, super excited. I was originally going to do this video tomorrow after seeing that, but y'all, I couldn't wait to tell you about these perfumes, and I couldn't think of any better combos that I possibly have after listening to the album. So this one is my second one for if you want that super glitzy glamour showgirl vibe. All right, the next one, I was super excited that I ended up having this perfume. I had bought this because when the song titles were released, I decided I needed a perfume from Elizabeth Taylor. Now, I have smelled White Diamonds, and if you smelled White Diamonds, you either love it or you associate it with something that's like older, let's just say, and I definitely associate it with a mature, older scent. I personally don't want to smell like White Diamonds, but that doesn't mean I completely ruled out all Elizabeth Taylor perfumes. I just think there's such a strong association with White Diamonds, especially I know people that wore White Diamonds like their whole life that I knew them. So if I wore it, it feels like I'm wearing someone else's perfume. So that's just my thing with White Diamonds. If you want to try other Elizabeth Taylor perfumes, because she has several, I do want to try Violet Eyes. But I was super proud of this find that I had it. This is Forever by Elizabeth Taylor. I mean, come on. It's in the song. So I kind of wonder if my perfume girly Taylor has this. Oh, it's so good. It's clean. I actually had recommended this in another of these videos, y'all. I recommended this for the song Clean. So it's clean, it's bubbly, it's like light and airy. And it's powdery and floral. There's iris in here. It's beautiful. So I absolutely adore this perfume. I would not be surprised if Taylor does have it. And maybe that partly inspired the lyrics in that song, Elizabeth Taylor. I personally would pair it with Mad About You from Bath & Body Works. This one has lots of fun notes. It's Black Currant, which I love. Bright Peony Vanilla Musk. And these pair beautifully together. Honestly, it's not hard to pair this perfume. Oh, it's so good. It's not hard to pair this perfume because this just has a lovely, sweet, natural, powdery, feminine smell. I love it. I love it. It's very white floral, which is something I absolutely love. So if any of those are buzzwords for you, I definitely highly recommend looking for this. I found mine at Ross. You can find them at like Ross, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, those kinds of stores. and you can usually find them for a good deal. So if you're gonna try an Elizabeth Taylor perfume, look out for Forever. It's in a bright pink box. It's beautiful. All right, next up we have a song called Honey, and I absolutely love this one as well. I think it was so cute that it's like, oh, the only time I've ever been called these cute pet names like Honey or Lovely has been in a passive aggressive way, and now it's said by someone who genuinely loves you and cares about you, and it's not passive aggressive. It's like an actual genuine like word, and the word has its sweetness back to it. So of course for Honey, I had an easy time because I have Honey from Marc Jacobs, and of course I also have Honeycomb from Bath and Body Works in the perfume mist. This is a very obvious go for it pairing if you love honey. Now I will say this has some peach in it and fruitiness and like a little bit of nectarine. So just be aware of that going in. It's not like a straight up honey perfume as it's marketed. It's very much like there's honey and then like the bees and the flowers and the fruits kind of smell. So, but to get more of that genuine honey smell, I definitely like to pair it with Honeycomb. So if you want something that's honey, you can go with this. I had actually also recommended this one. So it's crazy what I'm saying, these parallels that we see in Taylor's music. I had recommended this one for a song on Folklore, which is Seven. And I love the song Seven. I love Seven. And there's a line called Sweet Tea in the Summer, Cross My Heart Won't Tell Any Other. And that song is about this innocent, naive childhood time where you don't see the darkness of the world for what it is yet. And so to hear Taylor reference in throughout the album of how this love feels, that love that she's currently in, feels like this innocence and this call home to this glimmering innocent childhood love. It makes me emotional actually, because it's like, oh, this is so sweet. I'm a sucker. I'm a hopeless romantic. So I just think I'm so happy for her. I'm so happy she's happy, and all the connections is just absolutely crazy. Like it just to my mind to this day blows my mind, all the connections and the lines. And girl, she wrote Invisible String for the wrong person, because what? Girl, I'm saying Invisible String, she really had to force the strings there. So she wrote that song too soon. Anyway, I also did include Honeysuckle Peach Tea again, bringing it back up. And I included that with one of the only orange perfumes I have. I have two. And orange was the color for this album. That gaudy orange. That gaudy orange. I'm not wearing orange. I'm so sorry. Everybody's going to be dressing up for the show tonight. I will not be in that orange color. I'm sorry, girl. Not I. I don't even have anything orange. But I did want to show you guys this perfume. Now, this is Elizabeth Arden. This is Green Tea Nectarine Blossom. So these just pair beautifully together. There's that beautiful tea. This one has peach. This is nectarine. They go well together. You can mix and match this one with honey if you want. Honeycomb. You can kind of mix and match those different combinations, but this is gorgeous. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. It is so good. So sweet, summer, natural, fresh, fruity, beautiful. This one has honeysuckle blooms, juicy peaches, and sweet tea. So I love this combination, and it's orange. So there we go. And last but not least, the other orange perfume I have that definitely matches the aesthetic of this album. This is Blissful Fantasy by Britney Spears. I absolutely love this one. I have been collecting my Britney perfumes, as you can see in the back. It's so beautiful. This one, of course, I love it. It has a white floral like base in it. A lot of mid notes of white florals. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love white florals. I love white florals so much. I would actually pair it with Forever Sunshine. I had talked about this one in debut. It's very full circle moment for me, y'all. Very full circle. This one has golden apricot, pink peonies, a vanilla musk, and a hint of praline. Beautiful, beautiful. If I don't end up wearing the Can and Bougie Babe, I would do this one. This one is a beautiful, sweet combo. I think this is gorgeous together. And it really does bring everything full circle. Debut and Life of a Showgirl together. Oh my goodness. I'm getting emotion. I'm getting emotion. So that is pretty much everything that I have to say about Life of a Showgirl. We're at the end of this Taylor Swift perfume series. If you missed any episodes, go back and watch it. I can't believe that it came so fast, but honestly, it came just when I needed it. This is the perfect album for where I am in life right now. It's so happy. I'm happy in life, in my personal life. The world outside is kind of crazy, but I think that was another message of this album, is like shutting the world out and just focusing on your life and creating your own happiness and kind of protecting your peace and protecting your peace and protecting what really matters to you and people you love and who you are as a person. And I love it. I love it. I love it. Let me know what your favorite song is so far. Do you have a favorite song yet? Are you a hater? Do you hate this album? Girl, go off in the comments, I guess. But you can be talking to yourself because I love this album. But, you know, I support you. Whatever, that's your opinion. I absolutely love this album, though. So if you love this album, definitely let me know because I want to talk about it. I have so much to say. With my Swifties, we could go on and talk about it for a while. But yeah, those are the perfumes that I feel resonate with me for Life of a Showgirl. I'm so happy that this album is out, and I am going to be putting it on repeat for a long time. So thank you guys so much if you joined me for this series, whether you're just tuning in now or you watched the whole thing. That's amazing as well. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.